My name is Tina. I lost my nose to cancer. Anything that's different or deformed is made to be scary. Society builds it that way. I'm asked a lot how I have the confidence that I have. From the moment we're born, society tries to fit us in a box of what is acceptably beautiful. And I want to shatter that box. I was diagnosed with stage 2 nasal cancer in May of 2014. When I found out, I was devastated, just terrified. They wanted me to have radiation. The risks were quite profound. There was a great risk to my eyesight, risk to my brain, my saliva glands. I could have ended up on a feeding tube for the rest of my life. There's got to be another way. My best chance to be cancer-free is to have the full rhinectomy. The doctor said, "You're a young, attractive woman. We don't want to permanently disfigure you." I told him, "I appreciate that, but what good is pretty if I'm not here anymore?" I made the decision, just cut it off. I can remember holding my children before the final surgery and just breathing them in, because I didn't know if I would be able to smell them ever again. I can remember the last time I was able to put my nose to warm it in the nape of my husband's neck. You hold on to what you can, especially when you're facing something like your mortality. After the complete rhinectomy, I was worried how people would react to me, particularly children. Particularly my children. The first time our youngest son saw me without the gauze, he turned bright red, started trembling. And he said, "Oh my goodness, Mommy, what happened to your nose? You need to go see Dr. Connor right now." Dr. Connor is his pediatrician. When he said that, laughter through tears. I'm sorry. I do put up a brave face, and I do feel strong, and I do feel brave, but I've had to fight for that. People say, "Well, how are you so confident?" Because I fought dang hard, and I'm alive. Nothing's more beautiful than alive. I'm pretty excited today. I'm going to meet my daughter, Christina, out for lunch.
Hey, are you ready to go?
I am. Let me grab my jacket and my purse. We're out the door.
Alrighty.
Can I have kisses? Bye.
The first time I saw my mom without her nose, I could tell by the way that she was looking at me that she expected me to have that wow factor. That, oh my gosh, you look so different. She's my mother. I was just thankful to still have her here.
I love you so much. When I first lost my nose, I noticed that the stares really bothered my family members. So what I told the kids was, "Well, honey, they're staring because they're trying to figure out how I still look this good and I don't even have a nose on my face." My face is without a nose, and anything that's different or deformed or anything of that nature is made to be scary. Society builds it that way. They had to wait to make a prosthetic until I think it was 6 months after, to give everything time to heal. I don't know if it's that I had lived 6 months without it. I didn't like the way it looked. I didn't like the glue. It irritated my skin. Like I couldn't breathe when I had it on. Not physically. I couldn't emotionally breathe. But I wore it for about 2 years. I just don't care for it, but maybe if I could get Reese Witherspoon's nose, it could look like Reese Witherspoon. And one day I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. And I still have people that ask me, "Why don't you wear that prosthetic? You would be so pretty if you had a nose." I'm pretty anyway. I just stopped letting it define me.
I'm proud of my mom because all the stuff she's been through, she made it through.
What has that taught you?
Don't listen to other people if they say mean things.
I do get a lot of comments, though, where people are telling me how they're inspired by my bravery to put myself out there and no prosthetic. No conforming to what the world deems beautiful. I like to say a lot that society tries to fit us in a box from the moment we're born. And I want to shatter that box. I want to destroy it. I don't want anybody to ever feel like they're not beautiful.